January, otherwise known as the dumping ground for bad movies. But maybe this one ain't so bad. So M3GAN is a new sci-fi horror film brought to us from the folks over at Blumhouse. And if you've seen any kind of promotional material or trailer for M3GAN, then you pretty much already know what this movie's about. So M3GAN essentially revolves around this little girl who loses her parents in a really horrible accident. She's then sent to live with her aunt who works at a super mega toy company, and she's made this doll that's powered by AI. You can probably already see where this is gonna go. The doll goes psychotic and people start dying as a result. When has AI ever benefited anybody in a movie like this? I can't name a single one. Technology is gonna rise up against us one day. Mark my words. You know, when I was walking out to my car after seeing M3GAN, I thought to myself, you know, that was nothing like the movie I thought this was going to be. I honestly thought that M3GAN was just going to be another generic slasher that's trying way too hard to be the next Child's Play. It does have those slasher moments and elements, but M3GAN also seems to have a really good message behind it. One that I agree with to a T, in fact. Plus, M3GAN is just super self-aware. It just knows that it's supposed to be a killer doll movie. And there's never any moment where it's trying to be more than what it actually is. It's just a fun, campy time with a message about not letting technology raise your kids, which was really surprising. M3GAN didn't have to give us that message, but I'm glad it did. And as for the horror, it's kind of sprinkled in because M3GAN takes its time getting to its kills. It relies a lot on build-up and you knowing that this android is just gonna snap at some point. And there are some genuine moments of tension and creepiness, mixed with jump scares, because of course a movie like this is gonna have jump scares. I will say the kills are really nothing we haven't seen before, and you can really tell at some points that M3GAN was probably meant to have an R rating at one point. I honestly think the most violent death in this movie is someone getting power washed to death. They'll show some blood during that, but when someone actually gets stabbed in the back, yeah, none. Can't have it be R because then we couldn't get that teenage audience into the theater seats. What really surprised me is that this movie actually makes a good genuine attempt to make you sympathize with M3GAN. You understand her motivation for going bad, and seeing her form this connection with this little girl is truly the heart of the film. That being said, as much as I love M3GAN in this movie, I think the other characters is where this movie ultimately begins to suffer. I just found that I couldn't connect with any of them. I don't think it's necessarily the acting performances, because both Allison Williams and Violet McGraw do a pretty alright job. The way they're both written is just probably the culprit. Allison Williams' character is just kind of a despicable person. There's this really big disconnect between her and Katie, and you can pretty much just tell that this woman is not meant to be a mother at all. Katie just kind of goes from being a lonely little girl to just an annoying obsessive brat that only cares about M3GAN and nothing else. Admittedly, their characters do get better as the movie goes on, but if they died, I don't think you would see me sitting there losing my shit. M3GAN is also just kind of predictable, as you can tell who's pretty much going to bite the dust in the end. You got the scumbag boss that's pretty much only just out for himself, the nosy annoying neighbor with the big mouth, and the bully that picks on Katie at the park. I don't know, it just kind of breaks any tension and mystery about who's going to get it by the end. Basically, if you're a shit human being in this movie, then you're pretty much just dead on arrival. Other than those two complaints, overall, M3GAN was not a bad way to start 2023. I thought this movie had some really solid moments of tension and just had a really cool message. I still feel that this movie could have benefited more from an R rating, but it was still alright. I don't think M3GAN is going to become the new slasher icon that people are saying she's going to be, but if you're still curious about what all the hype is about, I recommend that you check out M3GAN. A cool matinee. Even better, with some popcorn. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're new, and thank you guys so much for tuning in for my review on M3GAN. If you're wondering why I'm holding my mic like this, it's because the arm that was holding up my mic, yeah, it broke when I was streaming with my friends last night. Yeah, I was not a happy camper. I did buy a new arm off Amazon, so hopefully I won't be holding this thing in the next video like I am right here. I also got a little quick announcement to make. So me and my family are going to be moving from the house that we're currently staying in. So if at any point during, the next few weeks, it seems like my upload schedule is slowing down, I promise I'm not leaving YouTube or anything like that. It's just, we're moving and I got to kind of prioritize that and get that out of the way before I could continue doing this. So in other words, just kind of bear with me, please. But anyway, enough of that. But like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, I'm the Unbiased Movie Nerd. I'm saying peace, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace out, everybody.